First Nations groups are being portrayed in a very negative way. Using the Micmac First Nations group as an example, we will prove it to you that these stereotypes are wrong. The story of this group of peoples began way back, long before European settlers arrived in Canada.
Hello there, my name is Jane. I'm reporting to you live from the camp of the Mi'kmaq. This is my fellow reporter Sally. We've traveled back in time before any European settlers even arrived in Canada, sometime before the year 1000.
Let's go meet one of the Mi'kmaq, a 12-year-old girl named Alawa.
Hello, welcome to my camp. My name is Alawa. I got sent by the Sagmas to tell you about my Mi'kmaq culture.
Thank you. My name is Sally and this is Jane.
Nice to meet you.
We have a few questions to ask. Is there anywhere we can go sit down and talk?
Sure, follow me. Welcome to my family's wigwam. This wigwam is made of wooden poles and sheets of bark. They are easy to put up and take down. This makes our seasonal movement easier to accomplish.
What is your seasonal movement?
The Mi'kmaq like to move around to allow us to use as much of the land as possible. Since it is summer, our camp is close to the coast, providing us with a variety of food to eat, like different types of fish that we can get from the ocean. But when winter comes back, we plan on moving back into the forest where we can hunt bigger game.
That's very interesting. So what other types of food do you have in your diet?
Well, like I said, it all depends on where we are at the time and what is available to us. Typically in the winter, we eat large animals such as moose, caribou, or deer. In the warmer months like now, we eat food from the sea such as whale, seal, walrus, and fish. We also gather berries, roots, and even edible plants.
How do you cook the food that you eat?
We cook our food over fire in our wigwams or outside. The smoke from the fire exits the wigwam through a small hole at the top of our wigwam. If you can look up, you can see it.
Wow, you have many smart ways of thinking. Do you mind telling us about some other devices the Mi'kmaq create to make living easier?
Well, like I said, we have so many it would be impossible to list them all, but I can tell you about my favorites. We use bow and arrows to hunt for bigger game like caribou and moose. Weirs, which are traps we use to catch fish. Canoes made of birch bark to travel because birch bark is waterproof. Snowshoes to walk in deep snow. Axes made of stone and wood, and cooking utensils and weapons made out of bones from animals.
Wow, it sounds like you know how to use all of it.
Yes, all of our people know how to use the devices, or else we wouldn't be alive. They are very easy to figure out.
Do you think you could show us how to hunt?
We could try, but there might not be anything out right now.
Well, why don't we try?
This is our forest. We try to only use things that we need. It is one of our greatest values, and we take pride in it. For example, people today would hunt deer for fun. Then they wouldn't use it at all. They would waste it all. But we hunt deer for food and for their hides and their skins.
Wow, that's really cool how you guys don't waste anything on the animals. I think anyone shouldn't waste as much as they do now because the world will be full of our waste if we don't start reducing. Do you have any other values?
Yes, we believe that everyone should be equal, both men and women. Everyone must do an equal amount of work.
That's great. Oh, look, is that a moose?
Yes, okay, let's be very quiet and see if we can get closer to it.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, we did it! Could you help me carry it back to camp?
Yes, of course. Just show us what to do.
I have a question.
Yes, anything.
What language do you speak?
Well, I speak a language that comes from the Algonquin language family. Actually, a cool fact about my people is that we write messages called hieroglyphics that are pictures that tell a story. They are usually made on animal hide or birch bark.
Wow, that's very interesting. Do you possibly have one to show us?
I hoped you asked that.
That is amazing. It has has so much detail.
Yes, it is. I find it very amazing. My grandmother painted it herself.
So earlier you mentioned something about a Sakama. Is that like a leader?
Well, that is a good question. Sagama are indeed local leaders. The Mi'kmaq Society is organized into 7 districts. We are currently in the Unemaki district. Each of the districts have several Sagmas. Once a year, a Sagma from each district is chosen to represent them at the Grand Council. The Grand Council advises our people on where to hunt, fish, and set up our camps.
Well, it's almost time for us to go back. But before we go, could you tell us about some of your beliefs?
Of course. The Mi'kmaq believe in evil spirits. Evil spirits cause bad things like diseases and hunger. We believe in the Creator and pray to Him daily.
Wow, look at the time. We must go. Thank you for having us.
No problem. Have a great day.
Well, wasn't that interesting? I'm Jane, and this has been Canadian History News.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when we talk with Taylor Swift about her career and her new album, Red.